I set up a new workshop this morning with a better fan, and I just wanted to shoot some baits to see how they came out with some new molds. So apologize for the shakiness up front. So here's some worms that I did. That's why I like to get more than one in a mold. See, that works perfect. Cut those off and you're not going to be able to tell those from store baits. Well, there's a little dent right there, but the fish aren't going to see that dent. Okay, so here's another thing I wanted to show. A lot of people on their PoP molds are always wondering what sealer to use, and I used to use water and glue, but I don't like the way it works. It's too thick and it comes off too easy. Now maybe I'm doing something wrong in the process, but here's what I wanted to show. What I've been using is Landmark floor polish, and I have links to it on my website to buy it off Amazon. And after I injected this bait and sealed this mold has 3 coats of sealer. You can still read who made this bait originally. It says Berkeley Power Worm. That sealer soaks into that mold so good that even after 3 coats you can get all the detail you want to get. You could actually put your own name in there if you were talented and had that much time to kill. So here's a craw that I shot. You can see the details in the claw. You can see the eyes sticking out there. You can see the roughness in the back. You can see how I didn't inject it from the end, I did it from the side. Okay, and I hadn't peeled this one out yet, and there it is, even with those little legs on there. It peels out that easy. So when you want to know what kind of details you can do with your own PoP molds, I mean, there's no limit. And that stuff goes on. It washes up with soap and water, just like your glue does. It actually washes up even easier. It's super easy to put on. Just paintbrush it on in no time flat. Here's another one. This is a lizard, and it's a little hard to see. See if I can shed some light on the subject here. Okay, but you got the appendages. There's a flaw in my mold right there, and even that came out. But that's nothing I can't snip with some scissors. Okay, you got the twin tails. You got all the little dimples in there for increased action. I mean, just absolutely incredible detail. You got the ribs on the back, push water. See the ribs on the side. Here's another bait that I did, and you can still see the original maker of this bait. Now this particular bait has a patent on it still. Sorry about the focus, this thing zooms so good. See that? That's how detailed using that Landmark sealer is. That stuff just works awesome. It soaks right into the... it looks like it's painted, but it's not. It's just that sealer. This stuff soaks right in. And there you go with a couple of snips on these baits. You can see I don't have huge injection ports. I just leave a little pressure on them after I inject. Hold pressure for a little bit to try to reduce any of that dimpling. But you know the fish, man, they're not going to care about that dimpling. They're going to be going lunch. So there you go. That's what you can do if you want to take the time to make your own molds.